Let's talk about the rappers for a minute. Can we talk about the rappers for a moment? Let's talk about Tupac Shakur for a moment. Tupac Shakur is a child of the 60s. Tupac Shakur, born out of the spirit of the revolution of the 60s. Tupac Shakur, fire in his bones, boldness and rebellion in his blood. Born from his beautiful, bold Black Panther mama, Afeni, sitting in the jail cell, a revolutionary woman carrying the fruit of life, marking the child in her womb, marking the child with rebellion, marking the child with insurrection, marking the child with a spirit to not go along with what's been going on.
Beat me, young G, with a gift to gab.
Real love, and that's why I call it killer.
My favorite part of that day was being in bed with Tupac. That was just like,
Thank you, ma'am. He's a thriller.
my toes were curling in that bed. Like, oh my God.
Was he nice,
Okay.
like on set? How was he?
Yes, he was very nice. I asked him to do it for me, and he showed up. And my daughter's father was actually in the room at the moment, and I had to ask him to leave. I was like, because this is awkward, because he knew Tupac also. So I'm like, could you just go so I can, like, really do this scene? And it was very special. It was a special moment.
Let me add to that, because I don't know, this is what I'm saying, this is another moment I'm trying to talk about. Here we two women. So when we were getting that video together and we needed a leading man with us, the luxury of sitting there going, they had the luxury of going, who should we pick to be our leading man? And Tretch, was my boyfriend at the time. It was like, I already know.
You know what you gotta do.
I don't even think about calling anybody else.
Was in, and then the guy,
Right.
26 who rapped on Shoe.
So it was like, they had the luxury, and so it was like, Tupac. Yeah. You're like, wow, yeah, you get to have fun, and and I remember that day. It was, he showed up, and it was good. It was like.
Only Gab can do it like this.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. Salt and Pepper's here. Hey, yo, how many of y'all checked out the Salt and Pepper Lifetime movie? Yeah. You know what's crazy, though? I had heard so much bad stuff about it. Like, people just destroyed it so bad that by the time I actually saw it, it was alright. My expectations were so low. It was like, you can only go up from here. That's what happened. So when I saw it, it wasn't that bad to me. I didn't like how they did Spinderella, or how they did Tretch, for that matter. They made Tretch seem like the abusive boyfriend. Maybe he was, but back in the day, we ain't hear none of that stuff. So, but anyway, Salt and Pepper's back in the news again, and they making their rounds. And on Instagram, checking out my homie Art of Dialogue channel. What up, Art? And he posted Salt talking about her crush on Tupac once again, and Pac being in the What a Man music video back in the day. Now, I was the first, probably about 3 or 4 years ago on my old channel. I had found the clip of Salt talking about how much she had a crush on Tupac. And I was the first to reveal that yes, that was actually Tupac in that What a Man music video. So Salt is talking about it again. And it's just crazy thinking about, you know, what she said took place at the video shoot. She was just talking about how her boyfriend was there, and you know, she picked Tupac because she had a crush on him. And I don't know if her and her boyfriend was still going together at the time. They was on and off, but that was her baby's dad. And Tupac kept trying to holler at her, and her baby father was crazy. He was, you know, a drug dealer, and it would have been a problem if he would have knew that's what Tupac was doing. So she was trying to play it off, but she really wanted Pac to holler at her. Well, Pac was so disrespectful. He was doing it like blatantly in front of the guy. It was just a mess, man. And then they couldn't use Tupac in the video because there was some controversy. I don't know if it had anything to do with something legally or some trouble he had got himself into, or the record company didn't want him featured in the video. It was a lot going on around this one video shoot and this one video guest. But like I said, every so often, man, you know, when they talk to Salt and, you know, Salt get the feeling good and reminiscing, she always bring up Tupac. She brings up the fact that Tupac, you know, shouted out her little girl in the beginning to keep your head up. That was her daughter he shouted out. And, you know, Tupac gave them a birthday cake or a celebration cake one time in the form of 2 guns. Yeah, definitely. You know, Salt definitely had a lot of love for Tupac. And then we already know in the What a Man video, they had Pac homie at the time, Tretch. Because, you know, PEPPA was his girl for real. For real, for real. Real life. What a man, man. Awesome video. Shout outs to Salt and Pepper. And always shout outs to the homie Tupac Shakur. Anyway, I need you guys to share and like this video. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is MAKAVELI Media. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.
It's real love, and that's why I call it
My
killer.
favorite part of that day was being in bed with Tupac. That was just like,
Thank you, ma'am, he's a thriller.
my toes were curling in that bed. Like, oh my God.